ready to spray the lacquer. What do you reckon, Jimmy?
It's alright.
Hey?
It's alright.
Come and show us what you've done so far. Who sprayed all these?
Me.
Right, what do we have to do? We rubbed them all down again, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we've got them back full covered on the base coat, as you can see. Everything's resprayed. This is the water-based base coat, by the way, so this panel actually, where's this crack? It had a crack down here somewhere, didn't it? We've actually repaired that with fiberglass. What was the other panel with a crack? This one here, wasn't it?
Mm.
Along here we had a big crack down there, so that one's been repaired now. So we've also got, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's another little panel somewhere. Oh sorry, another panel over there, sorry, which is done. That's 7. There's a little, this is the first panel we're going to spray because we want to obviously make sure that this lacquer is going to take this time. I'm going to try one more thing with the lacquer which we've got over here, and that is I'm not going to reduce it with thinners, so I don't know whether it was the actual thinners that caused the problem. So we're just warming up the workshop. We just come out here, as you can see. The temperature, what we've got at the moment is 10 degrees, so ideally we want that to be around 20 degrees for us to start spraying. So we've put the heater on 4 bars, and just to show you what else we've done, we've got the forks back in the vehicle now. The vehicle, look at me. The forks are back in, but these come off of a different moped. The fork sanctions and these come off of an NRG 50 moped. This is a Gilera Runner. So we've got a problem with the speedo drive on the other side. This unit, as you can see, has got a little cutout there, which locates on the lug on the actual sanction, which is different for these models of the NRG. So I'm hoping we can just source an NRG one of these, and hopefully that this will actually line up. And failing that, we've got to obviously do some sort of alteration with that so we can get the speedo working. So that's that at the moment. I'm going to tell you what I'm coming over here for. What's just happened, Jimmy? Come over here, come here. Sharon, you've just come in.
Teas, mate.
You've just come in. What have I bought you?
Teas, mate.
I bought her a teas, mate. She's laughing her head off. We've not had one before. Never. It's a retro one, because you know I like to buy things and do stuff up. This didn't need doing up. I've gone very retro recently, so. Anyway, cut a long story short, Sharon's just come in. She's laughing her head off because she's just seen it. It was a surprise for her. I want to go to bed early tonight now and try it out.
You're supposed to have to wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
so you sillies.
Yeah. Right, Jimmy, come here. I want you.
You're the bird now.
Come on. What have we just done now? What's happened? We was all set to spray, weren't we? Right, and you said, what's that noise? The hose has broken. Look, we tried to tape it up. Now, I've got 3 of these because I have this hose coming from here right round the front of the house when I'm obviously spraying cars out the front. This is one of the other hoses I've got, and as you can see, the end's gone off it because that leaked. There is a 3rd one somewhere, I don't know where it is, but it looks like... Eh?
At the front.
Oh, I think it might be actually. Yeah, I might have left it at the front. We'll have a look there, but failing that, I'm going to have to get 3. These are only cheap hoses. I mean, you can spend a lot of money on these hoses, basically. But what? No, it's not in going shush. So failing that, we just go to start. I've just started to pour the lacquer out, clean the gun out, and that's what's happened. So these things do happen, don't they?
Cup of tea.
So we're going now to have a cup of tea. Not on the tea's made, by the way. We'll have a cup of tea. We'll regather, regroup. And then I might have to, well, if you can have a look at that, can't you? What? The hose. If it's out the front, you know what to do while we're out.
Where's my glove?
You said we've got to go out, Sharon.
Yeah, in a bit. Alright, we're going now, yeah.
What I'm saying is, that's the 2 to 1 mix. There we go. We're only going to do a little test panel, as I told you.
Yeah.
These mugs, containers here, as you know, are all calibrated up the sides. This is a 2 to 1 mix. So I've gone up to number 2 there with the actual lacquer. So all Jimmy's got to do to activate this lacquer is to put the hardener in up to number 1, give it a good mix up, pour it in the spray gun via a strainer, and just do that test panel, Jimmy. He's gone, look, he's gone, he's left us. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that to Jimmy now. It's good that he's left on his own to do stuff like this, because obviously I'm standing over his shoulder like 9 times out of 10, telling him exactly what to do. So I'm gonna leave him on his own now. I've shown him how to do this. He's done it. I've done it with him, obviously. So Jimmy's gonna do that on his own, and we're gonna go and have a cup of tea. Just go out, probably get another hose. So anyway, speak to you again in a minute. Right, we've got a temperature of 22 degrees in here now. We're just going to do a test spray on this little panel just to see what it turns out like. Leave it on, I said. Oh, get the stuff out. Right, it's been about 3 or 4 minutes since we sprayed this. We've got it under the heat lamp at the moment. Now, initially, I thought we were going to be okay. I know there's a few little bits of dust in the lacquer, but that's not a problem. This was our test panel. I don't know whether you can actually see again. It's starting to craze again. Look, you can see that along there in the camera, like, look. So yeah, there's our problem. I'm just so glad that we didn't go ahead and actually do more of this. So that's reasons really why you've really got to do a test panel before you actually spray anything, unless you're absolutely sure. So there's a little message for anyone there who's going to be spraying for the first time. Do a check on a test panel just to make sure. Right, we're back again with a new lacquer this time. Well, I say a new lacquer, it's a lacquer I used to use. I found it in the drawers, so we're just going to try it with this one. So go on, Jimmy. Remember the spray technique. Up. Put blast over the middle now. Up. Just on that top there's a slight ripple on that top there. Away. That's it. Right. Fan's not on, put the fan on. So we'll just let that go off and then we'll see what this one does. When you're ready. All the way. Brilliant, brilliant.
Right there, look. I mean, people from here, look.
Right, they've all had one coat, and as you can see this time, no reaction. So that just goes to show you, well, there's a few bits of trash in it, but I mean we can get that out, it's not a problem in the sanding process. But all in all, as you can probably see there, it is not too bad. Jimmy's own work, that is. So all the panels now have had one coat. Let's go outside. Put the rest out here. As you can see, a few little bits of trash in it, but there's a little fly there, look, sitting there, but don't worry about that. That's what happens when you put stuff outside. But all in all, it's not too bad. He ain't done too bad a job. I can't see any runs in it. So look at that bit over there. Yeah, not too bad. And a bit here, for example. A few bits of trash in it, as I say, but that is more pollutants in the air rather than bad spraying technique. He still ain't quite got it, but I mean, that's only practice. This is only his first real time of spraying, as you probably know. So all in all, very pleased with that job for a first attempt. Well, second attempt after we've sorted out the problem with the lacquer. And we'll draw this one to a conclusion. We're going to put another coat on. It's not really worth you seeing that. And we'll see you in the next video when we've finished all the spraying. Thanks very much, and hope you enjoyed this video.